Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, yes, give me a dream. Julie said I look tired, so I put on my eye mask. For those that are watching this, if those that are listening, go ahead on over to YouTube so you can see what the hell I got on under my eyes. She said, "You look tired, Kemp. Go get some rest." Well, I can't. Look. Because we have to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 4, episode 16, their season 4 finale, and the aftermath. Have we ever ended a Real Housewives season on a trip? I'm maybe we have, but I just thought about that because they ended this episode, and a lot of you said there's more that we could talk about. There's more that we could talk about. Why did they end the season so abruptly? So I went back to Peacock because you remember there was that season that it felt like it was going on and on and on. Season 2, which was a good season, but it was 24 long episodes. And this season, we had 16 episodes so far. We're going to get 3-part reunion, so it's going to be 19 episodes. Elise says, "You look fabulous for traveling for 3 weeks. Thank you." Well, someone tell that to Julie. No, I'm playing Julie. No, I really did put it under my... I was like, I should. I have them for a reason. Why not use them? Bro mass. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the Kempire channel. And for those that are listening to this on the Kempire podcast, hey, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. I did do a recap for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's season finale. So be sure to check that out. I'm not going to talk about all of what played out in that episode. We're just talking about the aftermath of this episode. Since then, there's been a lot of receipts. A lot of, dispelling of receipts on social media and a lot of conversation on whether or not Monica Reality Von Tease Garcia whether or not she should come back next season. So I asked you guys in our YouTube live chat whether or not she should come back. And based off of 329 votes so far, keep voting. We'll check back at the end. 65% of you says yes, she should come back next season. So right now, producers allegedly are considering their options for season 5. All right. So far, the only person following Monica on social media is Mary Cosby and Whitney. I know they were saying Meredith, but apparently Meredith is not following her. But what a season finale that was. What a season finale. That was, I saw you guys talking about it. I was in Japan, so I was sort of like, damn, I can't watch it live with you guys. I can't watch it immediately. I had to wait until it was available on Peacock while I was away. And when I watched it, I said, damn. Look. Hold on. Where's my damn thing?
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, is everything.
Let me play it again.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, is everything.
That's staying in. That is staying in. Wow. Here's the thing. I will say this about Heather Gay. We sort of had this sort of up and down relationship with Heather Gay, especially last season. It was sort of like, oh God, girl with this damn black eye narrative. We were just tired of this narrative of, oh, I don't know how I got the black eye. Only for her in this season finale of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale, she says that it was Jen Shah. So now inmate Shah is speaking from prison. Of course, she's speaking through her representatives, her husband. All right. So Jen Shah is threatening because people have seen the reunion trailer for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's reunion that apparently Heather Gay is going to talk about how she got the black eye. But I forgot where I was. We were talking about this on social media, and someone reminded me it wasn't just the black eye that Heather had. Remember, Heather said she had bruises in other places, but the black eye was the most significant part. Everyone keeps talking about the black eye, but don't forget there were other parts of Heather's body that was affected. So what happened? Well, apparently during the reunion, we're going to find out. And now inmate Shah is threatening legal action. And you know, I really do not talk about Jen Shah. And that's all I'm going to really say about Jen Shah, because Jen Shah is an inmate at this correctional facility. And she's supposed to be there for almost like eight years. She's supposed to be serving at least. So I really don't want to talk about her. Jen, sit down. We don't believe you. You're in jail for lying and stealing from elderly people. You think we're going to believe you? But at the same time, Heather Gay, you've sort of done all these stunts and shows about, oh, this is how I got it, or this is how I got it, or is that how I got it? So it's kind of hard to even trust whatever's coming out of your mouth. But I do believe some people had speculated that it was Jen, and the only reason why Heather didn't say anything was because Jen was facing jail time, and this could have been worse for her. I mean, at this point, Jen, if it comes out, is it going to change her sentencing? I don't think so. But now I wonder, like, damn, Heather, were you an abused woman in an abused relationship with Jen? Because you know she followed behind Jen for so long. I don't know. But this is what today's special live is about. It's about the aftermath of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4. This is your opportunity to weigh in on the season overall, on the season finale, your speculation on everything that's been coming out, because you saw what happened at the end of the season finale. At the end, they kick Monica off. Monica Reality Von Teese Garcia. They kick her off of the season. They kick her out of Bermuda. After Heather finds out from her hairstylist, Tanisha, who's been on a press tour, and apparently now is asking Reality T, the blog, for money for an interview. They posted those receipts on social media. We'll get into that. But first, let's get into a countdown.
Baby, won't you listen to me? I got that flavor. I know you're dying to feed. I ain't no dancer, just got some hip in my feet. Now throw your hands up. Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lady, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like the video. Be sure to share the video. If you're listening to this, because as always, don't forget, you can listen to our live recaps and additional episodes like the new episode that we dropped earlier this morning. Cat Williams, we're talking about his interview, his blockbuster interview that has millions of views in just under 48 hours. We talk all about it and all the strays that were caught in that interview. So be sure to check that out. And while you're listening to the podcast, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. All right. Shout out to all of you that have rated or shared the podcast with your family and friends. And also, speaking of family and friends, because I heard some of you say that you're bringing your friends, or you're bringing your mom, or you're bringing your husband, you're dragging your husband to our live shows. We have a New York City show on January 25th. Tickets are selling fast, so if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, be sure to check out the description of this video for more details on how you can get tickets to Kempire After Dark, the live show here in New York City on January 25th at Green Room 42. And if you're in the DMV area, we will be in Washington, D.C. at Union Stage for Kempire After Dark live show as well, February 16th. More information on that show is available in the description. And those tickets are selling even faster than New York. Who knew? Who knew? But I appreciate all the love. And as always, guys, maybe I'll be in a city near you very soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. So Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, the season finale of all finales, people are still talking about it. The receipts are receipting. But I posted a tweet earlier today saying, I'm kind of over all of everyone posting their receipts. Because apparently, Monica was best friends with this woman, Tanisha. Let me bring up a picture of Tanisha because Tanisha wants the clout. So let me bring up a picture of Tanisha so Tanisha can get a little shine. All right, Tanisha, we're gonna get you a little shine, Tanisha. We're gonna get you a little shine, okay? I'm playing Tanisha. So this is Tanisha, the former best friend. Look, the former best friend of Monica Garcia. But if she's the best friend, I don't want a friend ever. Because I know my true ride or die friends are not keeping receipts and recordings on me. And to be honest with you, sometimes when I send voice notes to people that I know and I see that they keep the voice note, I'm like, why are you keeping that voice note? But I'm big on whatever I said, even on the kitchen table, I'll say it in real life. All right? But we're going to have a lot of kitchen table talk at those live shows, so stay tuned for that. So meet Tanisha. So Tanisha's the hairstylist that Heather Gay mentions in the finale. All right? And apparently, she had all of these receipts on Monica, the Reality Von T's account. She's taken Tanisha's taken a little bit of ownership in her involvement because apparently it was a bunch of them that were involved in this troll account. All right. So on the season finale, we find out that Monica had a part, she says, in this troll account, Reality Von T's. All the ladies say that this account trolled them, attacked them. Initially, this account was started to troll and expose Jen Shah. Since then, our friends over at Entertainment Tonight, all over Anthony, they had the exclusive saying that Bravo is saying that they did not know anything about Monica Garcia and this troll account and that she was involved in that. I don't know if you guys believe that. I don't know if I believe that. I think they see the narrative going out there that they knew. At some point they knew. Did they know when they brought Monica on? I don't know. I don't think so. But you just never know. I think once they found out, they were like, we have a season. We have a season. So Heather finds out this information from Tanisha, her hairstylist. And Tanisha basically, says that, I was involved on some level, but Monica has been stalking Jen. She gave her all of these receipts. This is Monica. This is Monica's best friend. Best friend, keeping all of these receipts and screenshots and video footage, and now is leaking it to all the blogs, including video of Monica fighting with her mother, Linda. Did you guys, I can't even play it for you because of the amount of profanity that was in it. And they're fighting over what happened at the Greek Easter party. At one point, Mama says, "You're an actress." Encourage, basically like a stage mom, saying that you need to be able to film as much as you can with everyone, so you got to get along with everyone. And look, I know some people are like, see, this is not real, blah, blah. Please understand, it is a reality show. I'm sure a lot of these same conversations that Monica and her mom were having, all of these housewives are having. They are very conscious that they're filming a show. They're not sharing everything. Not everything is natural. You know what I mean? So there are conversations very much like the one that Monica had with her mom. But it's a very toxic back and forth. Very toxic back and forth between the two of them. But we already seen that. Do I think that Linda is innocent? No. Do I think Monica's innocent? No. No, I don't think Monica's innocent. And to be honest with you, based off the audio that we're hearing from Monica during this time of being a part of Reality Von Tease, Monica, I know you said you only had a part in it. I have to say, the more that you talk and the more unhinged you sound exactly like that account. None of these other people that you say are involved. Look, we only seen Tanisha. We haven't seen the other people involved. But the more that you talk, the more I'm like, oh, this sounds like Reality Von Tease. It sounds more like you than anyone else. I'll just say that part. The tea is teeing. So Tanisha is doing interviews. All right. Apparently, over our friends over at Reality Tea, they are exposing Tanisha Luckett. Has she ever told it to LaToya Luckett? No. So they write this in regards to Tanisha. And then we'll get back into this. And then I'm going to post the call-in link for members first and then the live chat. So live chat, be sure to like the video if you haven't already. We're talking about the aftermath of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4 finale. So they said this in their article today, written by Daniel Faulkner. Earlier today, Reality Tea reached out to Tanisha Luckett via Instagram for exclusive comment on Monica Garcia and the Reality Von Tease scandal that has taken Bravo World by storm. Tanisha initially declined to give us an interview due to comments in a separate article on Reality Tea. After asking which article she was referring to, Tanisha reiterated that she was not interested and therefore did not name the article. Then came another message where Tanisha says, "If you guys want to buy the story, I'm happy to sell it to you." Okay. And then Monica has posted all of the messages that she had with Tanisha, where it shows Tanisha kept an audio message from you. So Monica's been posting all kinds of receipts. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of the receipts. I feel like everyone had some sort of involvement. I don't think anyone, especially those that were running this Reality Von Tease account, I'm going to stop talking to you accounts that don't show your faces, because y'all not to be trusted. All of a sudden, y'all going to pop up in people's lives. This is why the internet is a dark place. I told you I had interactions with Reality Von Tease, but very casual, very much like Angie. You know, reactions to stories. They posted some of my stuff that I covered in regards to inmate Shaw. So that's Tanisha. So Tanisha, I feel as if it's just as bad, if not worse, than Monica. All right? But Tanisha, now, she's not on the show. I know some people are like, oh, bring Tanisha on the show. I don't think Tanisha is going to be on this show. Because what exactly is she going to bring at this point? Because she's given all the receipts to the blogs. Wasn't smart, Tanisha, because you could have saved that and gave it to producers and said, well, bring me on the show and I will give you all the tea. I will give it all to Heather. But no, you gave it up for free. Now you won't get paid. Now you won't get paid. How much did you want, Tanisha? Look. How much did you want, Tanisha? How much did you want them to pay you? This is a sad situation for Tanisha Luckett, LaToya Luckett's cousin. I'm playing. I don't know if they're related, but apparently she does hair. All right, she does Heather Gay's hair. I don't know if she will continue to do Heather's hair at this point. All right, but apparently this account was started because of disgruntled people that worked with Jen Shah. But like I said, based off some of the audio that I'm going to play for you guys, it sounds as if the majority, the nastiness of Reality Von Tease, it sounds exactly like Monica, to be honest with you. Let me just see something here. Delsenia says, oh my gosh, Delsenia's been a member of the channel for over 2 years. Thank you, Delsenia. Delsenia says, Kempire, sorry to say, but I no longer can trust any Monicas, especially the ones that don't show their face. Wink, wink. Delsenia, you were listening to the podcast, or no, you watched my review. I said the same thing. I was like, oh, can't trust a Monica nowadays. Can't trust a Monica nowadays. Tanisha, thanks for disliking the video. Thanks for watching. Or maybe Monica's watching. Hey, Monica. Or Reality Von Teese. Or Monica Garcia. Or Monica Fowler. Don't know what to call you. Or maybe it's Linda. All right. So that's what Reality T posted in regards to our girl, Tanisha. All right. Poor whoa, Tanisha. She wanted to get paid. She wasn't happy with originally what they said, but she was like, oh, maybe I can get paid for this. Because I don't know if she's been paid for any of the other stuff that she's been leaking to social media. So she leaked that video, allegedly, I'll say, of Monica and her mom fighting. Monica thinks it's her because she sent it to her then best friend. Her then best friend. If that's your best friend, oof. But y'all love to call people best friend way before time. Because how long had she known Tanisha at this point? And she's like, oh, that's my best friend. I think they were friends up until recently. That's sad. Look, that's sad. All right, so we have that part. Speaking of inmate Shah, here's another part of the story that I find to be interesting because it makes me also question whether or not Bravo knew or if any of the other ladies knew. Because Jen Shah apparently did know who was behind this account and sent them a cease and desist. All right? Because apparently we discovered this. All right? This is a cease and desist that was sent to Mr. Johnson, Ms. Gonzalez, and Ms. Fowler. Ms. Fowler, a.k.a. Monica Garcia, allegedly, I'll say. So they wrote this, a cease and desist that was sent on March 5th, 2021. This is 2 years. 2 years before Jen went off to jail. And she was still good friends with Heather Gay. So you're telling me she never at some point told Heather Gay about this? Oh, I know who's behind this account? Well, maybe Heather didn't put two and two together that it's the same Monica that worked for Jen. So in the cease and desist, it says, Dear Mr. Johnson, Ms. Gonzalez, and Ms. Fowler, the firm represents Sharif and Jennifer Shah with respect to the matters that follow. I have been informed that within the past several days, each of you have been involved in posting and likely acting in concert with each other to post certain content about the Shahs online, including on Instagram. This includes, but is not limited to, content posted on the Instagram account Reality Von Teese 2, and also may include the Instagram account Shah's Shepherd, both of which are public accounts. The account that you have posted includes surreptitiously recorded and illegally obtained video and audio recordings of Mr. and Mrs. Shah. I'm advised that this video and audio was unlawfully acquired from the Shah's home security system, to which none of you had authorized access for the purpose of obtaining, downloading, or further disseminating any audio or video recordings. I am also advised that the additional posts on the previously identified accounts, including comments from one or more of you, contain further false and defamatory comments regarding Miss Inmate Shah. You are hereby on notice that the content you have posted and conspired to post regarding the Shahs has been illegally obtained, including the unlawfully acquired video. And it's cut off there. So this was over 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, that this cease and desist was sent by the Shahs to Monica Garcia, Koa Johnson, and Miss Savannah Gonzalez. Sidebar, they didn't mention Tanisha Luckett here. Look. Damn, Tanisha, you're not even named in the cease and desist. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that talks about her level of involvement. she only knew about it. She only knew about it. And she came to the defense of her client, Heather Gay. But this cease and desist makes me question whether or not Heather knew. It makes me question whether or not Lisa Barlow or Meredith knew or Whitney knew, because all of them were still friendly with Jen Shah back during this time. So why wouldn't Jen Shah, inmate Shah, say something to them about this? Oh, I know who's behind this. So now I'm kind of looking at everybody with the side eye, and we have to say that beach scene, that drama that they gave us on the beach, Meredith, I'm so tired of people coming after us. It felt so pre-produced. It felt so fake. But it was entertaining. It was entertaining. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. So that's not the only receipt. I'm not going through all the receipts because there's been a lot of receipts. I'm just going to briefly go over what Monica has been posting on her Instagram in regards to this. So she reposted the Reality Tea article as well. But shout out to my fellow folks that cover this stuff. Some of you had interactions with Reality Von Tees before as well. And the clues were there. The clues have been there in regards to Monica being involved. And Monica kind of showing her slip when it comes to, oh, how do you know these people already? Okay. So Monica also posted this just 4 hours ago. She says, "Karma is real. I'm currently living mine." And this is where they showed the kept audio receipts from Tanisha, and of course the Tanisha asking for money for an interview. She also posted, in regards to the leaked footage of her and her mom arguing, she also posted this in regards to that. She posted the actual video and her conversation with Tanisha at the time. All right, and what she said. So she captions this in her Instagram story, Monica. She says, I full-heartedly believe in karma. You are all just watching me live mine, and I'll deal with it. I'll face it. I deserve it. If you don't see what's happening here, I don't know what else to say. But screenshots released by my best friend, videos, everything happening to me exactly like what was done on Reality Von Tees. She says, I do want to apologize to my mother. I shared this video with my best friend. It was not meant to get out. I did not leak this. She also says there has now been a leaked private video filmed in my home between my mother and I. I sent the video to my best friend in confidence. We talked several times a day, spent every Sunday family dinner together. Holidays, our children were best friends. I never once thought that she would do this to me, but here we are. She has been outing my secrets. She's continued to release screenshots, recordings, videos, a folder she has dedicated to me full of things she plans to release. She's already doing interviews and has been contacting people in my life for months to try to destroy me. This is a full-blown takedown by one of my closest friends that my girls and I considered family. Brace for impact because she had a 3-year friendship of information she has just been waiting to put out there on me. For 3 years, Tanisha, you were collecting this information? Friends like this, who needs enemies? So here's a clip of Tanisha speaking about Monica. Hold on.
But tune in. I'm gonna sit down and talk to a few people. A few people have reached out, and I'm gonna tell every single detail. I have a folder. I named it Monica in my galleries of over like 1,500 screenshots.
1,500 screenshots. And look, based off the audio I'm about to play for you in regards to Monica, I think birds of a feather stick together. These are grown people. I don't know how old Tanisha is, but we know Monica's in her 30s. She's got, young children. These are grown folks on the internet doing this. But I will say this, at least Monica turned it into a job. She turned it into a job, a housewife with the potential to come back. People are calling her iconic. Again, Tanisha, what are you doing? Come on. Girl. Like, I can respect your hustle if you were hustling out here for, doing it right. But a folder of how many screenshots? Now you're asking Reality T, the blog, for money to do an interview when you've already posted all of your evidence on social media? Okay, she might say, I have more. Yeah, but at this point, people know Monica's 40, damn. Grown. But when she did this, she was in her 30s. Okay. But my thing is just like, really, y'all? Is this what we're doing? Look, is this what we're doing? Okay. Look, okay. So there's all kind of receipts being posted on social media. Another leaked video came out, and I want to play it for you guys. Please excuse the language in the video, all right? Shout out to our friends Bravo Snarkside and the real Andy of Beverly Hills as well for this audio. Because you know what we do here? Cite our sources. Okay, hold on, let me play it.
Girl, I know. That's exactly why I called her a snake. Like, you dumb bitch. Like, low-key, I want to DM Mary from, like, a burner account. She probably wouldn't ever see it. And just be like, bitch, I could do it from Reality Von Tease. Okay? But anyway, because we know she'd be watching that shit. And she would open our messages. And just be like, just so you know, Julian, one of our followers fucking said that she said everything. Just so you fucking know. Bitch, that girl is a fucking dirty rat. She's a rat. One of these types of things. Bravo will not touch you again with a 10-foot pole. And that's exactly what I was saying. I'm not trying to ruin my credibility or name or future like that. Bitch, what happens if fucking Lisa Barlow or Meredith Mark somehow, we don't know, okay, we got in with Jen, we would never be able to do that again. Because, like, look, at the end of the day, my goal is to be a star, bitch. Kind of joking, but also kind of serious. Like, I don't want to ruin my chances for ever being on a Bravo show. Hello! No! You guys, I think I might drive up to Park City because the movers are coming today. What do you guys think? Should I do it to record for, like, BTS Reality Von Tease footage?
Didn't I tell you after listening to that video, and then if you've watched some of the things that Reality Von Tease posted on social media during the time, it sounds very much the same, even though it was a lot of texts and things like that. It's the unhingedness. It sounds like Monica. Look, there might have been other people posting stuff, but I think the voice of the page, meaning the text and everything, sounded very much like Monica Garcia. Monica Reality Von Tease Garcia Fowler. Jussie Smollett. No. And no, look, I said during our recap, because I did a separate recap recapping the finale of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I said, for our entertainment, this is great. All right? But in reality, when it comes to in our own lives, if this was to play out, now I understand what Heather Gay said in that interview where she says she will never film with Monica again. And I said, yes, you will. But based off of this, I know a lot of people love to say, oh, fans are infiltrating reality TV. All of these people that are coming on these reality shows now are fans. Let's be honest. There really isn't anyone that's on these shows anymore that's not a fan. So I'm okay with her being a fan. But, I mean, someone creepy, scary? Oh. For our entertainment, bring her back. But for the other ladies, it would be hard to film with her. Because how do you build back that trust? Apparently, she's good with Whitney. She's definitely good with Mary, but Mary's not scared because Mary's like, I got the power of Jesus. So Monica's not going to mess with her. But was anyone else's mind blown by the whole reality Von Tease, exposed situation? My mind was blown. I was also giving kudos to Monica, not you being a blogger, or I don't know what to call a troll account, and then turning that into I'm now a housewife on the show, and I'm friends with the ladies. And then I had the most iconic season so far for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Renee says Monica is unhinged. In a good way? Look. In a good way? Be sure to let me know if you're part of the replay crew or if you're listening to this, hit me up on Twitter at TheKempire and let me know, do you think Monica, Reality Von Tease, Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett should come back? No, come on.
Lies! The lies!
Not Jussie Smollett. Not Monica, Reality Von Tease. Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett. Do you think she should come back? Someone said a troll became POTUS, so I mean, yeah, look, when you think about that, I mean, that might be the biggest. And she got first chair, exactly. And remember when I recapped the season finale of Salt Lake City, I said the way that Monica took everyone on and she did not stutter. She did not fall apart. She didn't start crying. Then I had to think to myself, well, maybe she knew this was coming. Did someone give her a heads up? Or maybe she just knew that this was going to happen and she was prepared for it. Or is she a sociopath? Because if we just took it at face value, it felt like a sociopath, the way she handled that. She didn't cry. She was just like, look, I had some partial involvement. Look, really, Monica? But like I said, for our entertainment, it's glorious. It's amazing. But in all reality, for someone that you have to work with and film with and build a relationship with, on a reality show, I get why no one was speaking with her. I get why she's alienated from the group. But at the same time, let's take Monica out of the picture for this season. Let's take her out of the picture. What did we have? What did we have this season besides Monica, her storyline, her mama, her getting involved, bringing the tea for the other situations, and then this epic finale? What did we have without Monica, Reality Von Tease, Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett? What did we have? Whitney and her marriage troubles? Angie and the Greek mafia and multiple different shades every week? And allegedly a gay husband? Monica was the one who brought that tea, though. Heather Gay and what? What was Heather Gay's story this season? What was Meredith's story this season? She's got a podcast. She's got a podcast. What would we have? Just saying, I'm trying to tell you. Monica, Reality Von Tease, Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett is a legend. And got first seat at the reunion. And based off the trailer for the reunion. All right, let's listen to the trailer. Hold on. Let me listen to the trailer. Hold on, y'all. Let me play the trailer for you. Because we are going to get a reunion. We are going to get a reunion for a 3-part reunion We haven't seen a 3-part reunion in forever, it feels like at this point. All right. We haven't gotten a 3-part reunion in forever. Where's my, oh, here it is. All right. Look at her face. Look closely at Monica's face. For those that are listening to this on the podcast, you can see the visual version of the podcast on the Kempire YouTube channel. But look at Monica's face. Monica's face is giving, I did that. And yes, Jasmine says the burn book. She also brought a burn book, you know, like Monique's receipt book, her binder. We shall see what that will contain. But the reunion's coming.
We have a lot to discuss. Next week, a 3-part Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion.
Since Bermuda, you all as a group have not been together.
No, that's correct.
Monica, you've been accused of being a troll account.
Oh, I'm
That's
not interested.
funny.
I can't anymore.
Can you own that you hurt all of them?
You are a jealous, bitter bitch.
You're a mother with 4 kids. Why are you driving by Jen Shah's house?
Keep my f***ing kids out of your f***ing mouth.
Jen gave you the black eye.
Yeah.
Tell us how it happened.
Oh, no.
Meredith, you showed off your Whitney impression.
It's so hard to do it all on the spot like this.
It's so easy, Meredith. Meredith. Is that how I sound? Yeah.
The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City reunion is going to be 3 parts, as I said to you before. I'm excited for it. We probably will have to go live so we can recap and so that you guys can weigh in. If you are a member of the channel, I'm going to drop the call-in link for you first. We are live, special live tonight. I'm a little jet lagged, but we're going to drop the callers. And callers, please note that you will be featured on the podcast. You will be featured on the podcast. So if you're calling in and you're giving us permission to share you on the podcast and your thoughts and opinions. All right? But that goes for even when you call into the podcast. So be mindful of profanity, derogatory comments and things like that. All right? And everyone's going to keep it short. Let me just drop the call-in link first for our members. All right? So if you're a member of the channel, we're going to drop the call-in link first for Senior Royals. Hold on. Okay. All right, Senior Royals, we dropped the call-in link for you. Royal Court members, we're dropping the call-in link next for you. And Team Kempire members, we're dropping the call-in link next for you. Live chat, we will drop the call-in link for you once we get to 500 likes. So keep liking the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels that are talking about Real Housewives, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. But if you're new to the channel, we don't just talk about housewives. We talk about everything in pop culture, including Cat Williams. We did a special podcast episode. So if you missed it and you want to hear my thoughts on his recent interview, be sure to subscribe to the Kempire podcast, both on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. While you're there, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. All right? Let me say thank you because we did have quite a few super chats. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Please understand that helps support the channel. You know, I've been off for the last 2 weeks. Look. But that helps support the channel so we're able to keep the lights on. You know, right? So we appreciate the super chats and the Venmos and the Cash Apps and things like that. That helps independent creators like myself keep pushing and not relying on advertising dollars. Thank you. All right, Julie, thank you so much for another super chat. Julie says, laughing out loud under your eye mask. Julie, thank you. I will put that super chat towards more eye masks. Okay, Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. Joe says, why did Heather ask to investigate about her eye? Oh yeah. See, that's why I'm saying I don't trust Heather as far as I can throw her. All right. Thank you to Joe for another super chat. Joe says, if Tanisha is going to show receipts, she should show all receipts and audio, the entire combo with all the admins, not just of Monica. She needs coldest to quench that almost dehydrating thirst. Guys, don't forget, you can still use the discount code Kempire10 for 10% off of something for yourself from Coldest. And shout out to those of you that won something during our 12 days of giveaways. Thank you, Joe, for multiple super chats that you've given us today. If you missed it, you can also listen and watch our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap that we just did earlier today. All right? Not even earlier today, a couple hours ago. Julie, thank you so much for another super chat. Julie says, if some hairstylists found this info, obviously production knew and deserves an Emmy. Monica will be back, in my opinion, after this. Get a great night's sleep. That's why I'm trying to stay up. I don't want to go to bed too early because I don't want to wake up early, but thank you so much. Zoe, thank you so much for the super chat. Zoe says, it's 3:23 a.m. Mom told me to go to sleep. Go, Monica. Thank you for saving the season. I want her back with Mary to defend her. RHOP should be scared. It was a great season. It was a great season. For those that are just getting into Salt Lake City, go watch season 1 and season 2. Season 3, watch it if you have the time. It's not a great season, though. Watch it if you just want to be fully versed on every season. But season 1 and 2, we're good. January. Zoe, thank you so much for another super chat. She says, it's January 6th. Someone check where Dorit is at. I am done, I promise. I forgot. It's the anniversary of that damn... Anyways. Julie, thank you so much for another super chat. She says, well, I guess we now know inmate Shaw watches Salt Lake City. Well, I'm sure her husband is probably informing her of everything that's playing out on the show, or she has someone watching so that she can weigh in. She's threatening reportedly legal action depending on what is said at the reunion about the black eye. She's denying that she is the one that is behind the black eye. Who do you believe? I don't believe. Look, it's hard for me to believe anyone. All right, Joe, thank you so much for another super chat. Joe says, hold on. There we go. Joe says, when I saw the RVT IG bio, I thought Tanisha created the account because it had Black Lives Matter slogan on it. Didn't really see Monica doing that of her own volition. Oh, no, she came out. I think there's a video recently that I saw where she spoke out about Black Lives Matter during that time. So I think they all believed in that. It's still hard to determine. I'm telling you, based off of how Reality Von Teese used to pose, it sounds very much like Monica and how she sounds. Just the way it's written. Hey, Freddie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Freddie says, maybe I'll be a boy toy for one of the housewives. Freddie. A mess. Thank you so much for the super chat, Freddie. It's late over there, too. What time is it in the UK? UK, you want me to come there? UK, what venue should I do if I come to the UK? Let me know. What's a good venue? Sharon, thank you so much for the super chat. Sharon said, not if, when I come to the UK. Sorry. Sharon says, oh, hold on, Sharon. Sharon says, Monica said Mary calls and checks on her. Aw. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Monica, look, Monica, Reality Von Teese, Garcia Fowler, Jussie Smollett. I play. HFG, thank you so much for the super chat. They say this season without Monica's antics equals a bathtub, a book, and a boring podcast. Just saying. I wonder how they're going to top next season. I mean, they just have to do a follow-up on what's happening, the fallout from all of this. That is good enough for next season, too. Because I'm sure more will come out. Emily, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow, you guys send me a lot of super chats. Thank you. I appreciate the support. You can also support the channel by liking the video. Oh, that reminds me. I got to go check my P.O. box. I apologize, y'all, if you sent me Christmas cards. I was so busy prepping for everything that we do here and then preparing for my trip to Japan. I meant to go to my P.O. box and I haven't checked. And I know some of you sent me Christmas cards. So I'm going to do that. And then maybe I'll do a special IG live opening up my Christmas cards. All right. Emily, thank you so much for the super chat. Emily says, I think it was her plan for everyone to find out. She saw behind the scenes before she joined. She had a map and the lack of morals to take on this acting role. She saw the money in Scandal. And look, I'm not mad at it. And Monica, you better ask for a lot of money next season. Because even without all of the Reality Von Teese aspect of her story, we still liked Monica this season. We liked her mommy issues. We liked her personal story. We liked her realness. Let's not let this all get sort of, forgotten on what she's brought throughout the season. Mr. Melanin Magic, you in this photo. Thank you so much for the super chat. Mr. Melanin Magic says, I think production and Bravo knew. Even though in a recent Entertainment Tonight article, sources are saying that they didn't, but we know how they work. Heather found out mid-season and informed the others. Monica is unhinged, a liar, and good TV. Everyone is a fraud. But I'm telling you, the cease and desist that came out in 2021 makes me believe like these ladies had to know something because they still were in good graces with Jen then. So I'm wondering, you're telling me Jen didn't say anything at all? Not to even her best friend who was holding the black eye secret. She didn't tell Heather, oh, I know who's behind this account. Guys, we're about to take some callers, and we are going to feature the callers on the podcast. So be sure to check out our podcast, Kempire, on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, so you can also hear the calls. We don't always feature the callers, but if you're listening to this and you want to hear the calls from some of our past reviews, be sure to subscribe and listen on YouTube. All right? The line for the callers is massive. So those of you that come up, speak your piece, but then hang up so other people can call in. Shout out to all of our members that are backstage. We appreciate your support. I see some familiar faces that I have not seen in a long time. I love this. I also don't go live this late anymore. So I know a lot of you are working and back in the office. All right, so let's get to some callers. Let me put up my disclaimer. And for those that are just joining us, we're talking about the aftermath of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 4 finale and the season overall. All right, I am going to give everyone 1 minute to share their thoughts just so that we're able to get to everyone tonight. And then I can go rest my voice because I'm already feeling, okay. All right, let's first bring up Kristen. Kristen is a math nerd. I always get that messed up. Kristen, what's going on? Long time no speak.
Yeah.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm going to make it super fast. So I have been a social media micro-influencer for a fraction of the time that these women have been famous, with a fraction of the visibility of these women. I have had threats. I have been doxxed. My children have been doxxed. So the idea that someone who is a troll would seek out the people around these women, become their friend, then ingratiate themselves to get hired by a member of the cast, then ingratiate themselves further to become one of the cast members, and yet next year they're supposed to, after knowing who she is and the years that she has done and all the lies and all the manipulation, they're supposed to not just work with her, but invite her into their homes, into their close circle, into their business, introduce her to their friends, and expose their families and their own children to this woman. She is absolutely dangerous, and I can understand why every single one of them is now saying we do not want to work with her because of not what would be on film, but what it would require for them and those they care about. Okay, that was it.
Damn, Kristen, when you put it that way. Yes! No, I'm playing.
Okay, you have a wonderful night.
You too, bye. I mean, she brings up valid points. And I said, in reality, you wouldn't want this type of person. Now I kind of understand where Heather Gay is coming from in regards to not wanting to film with her. So, Monica, you have to really kind of think about this on how you can move forward with the group. How can you build or rebuild relationships with this group? Yes. I'm sorry. Reality TV Erica's backstage. We're going to bring her up next. Let's go to Reality TV Erica.
Hey, Kempire. How was your trip?
It was fantastic. How are you? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
You
all
too.
that stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep this really brief. Without Monica this season, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I only tuned in to Salt Lake City to see the arrest from like the infamous sprinter scene and a little bit of the reunion. And then when Monica came on, my cousin actually said, go back and watch seasons 1 and 2. It was really good. And I did. The only way Monica's coming back is this friend, Tanisha. So I was listening to some of like the the lives that she did. She did an interview with some podcaster, and she was saying the account initially was hers under a different name, and she used to use it to spy on her baby daddy. And then and then she renamed the account because they all became friends through their affiliation with Jen, and then they used it for the reality Von T. So when Monica says at the table that this was not my account, she says, yeah, she was telling the truth because it was my account, but then I gave it over to her. But then I got so busy doing hair and everything else, I wasn't really involved in this. Like I was getting booked and busy. And she's like, we honestly didn't think she was, when she applied, that she was going to get it. Cause I mean, she doesn't fit the housewife, persona.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting podcast. But on my mind, I think they're all in on it. I think the hairdresser is going to make us a little bit, even though she says she doesn't want to be on the show, I think she's going to have to do a scene with Heather and a scene with Monica next season. I just think that, like, I don't know. I just don't understand how all these people were able to be like so closely around these people with no NDAs. I just don't understand that in like a normal world. That's why I think, you know what? It's a bunch of very, very cloudy, smoky Jesse Smollett mirrors around all of these people.
A mess, but great for us. Great for us.
Yeah, I think she's great TV. But from the time when I can see that this woman does not respect her mother, didn't respect her marriage, who was she going to come on that show and respect?
Points are being made. Erica, thank you so much for calling in.
You have a great night. I'm sure we'll talk next week.
Yes. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Oh, okay. Let's bring up Janice. We haven't spoken to Janice in a very long time. Janice, how are you?
Oh, thank you, Kempire. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an OG. I've been a member of Kempire Station since he was at 3,000. So you go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I go back that far. Alrighty. Just when we thought Scandival was the height of reality TV, here comes Monica. It was so awesome. You know, did Heather probably know? Sure. Did production maybe conspire with Heather? Possibly. But you have to give it to production for this whole season, how they've edited everything together, going back with the clips. They should get an Emmy. I don't care. The production team, they did an awesome job with all of this. With Monica, we want her to come back because conflict resolution is where we are at. And you have to have it. So if they can have Teresa and her sister-in-law on the same show, why not Monica and the rest of the crew? They'll figure out a way to work around it. They always do. Bravo is sneaky that way. But you got to hand it to the Salt Lake production crew. They've just been on point this whole season. That's all I've got. It's great. Everything with us from Tokyo and Japan. I loved it. I watched all of it. So, bye.
Thank you, Janice. Take care. Nice seeing you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Yeah, some of y'all have been around a long time watching me in my studio just talking about people. All right. Let's get to some more callers so I don't waste any more of your time. If you're just joining us, we are doing the aftermath of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4 finale. And because I know this is such a juicy topic, we will be doing more live shows for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Speaking of live shows, don't forget, January 25th, New York City, Kempire After Dark is going to be here. So get your tickets. Information is available in the description of this video or episode if you're listening. And DMV, February 16th, Valentine's Day weekend. Take your boo out because the 14th, I think, is like a Wednesday. You're not going to do anything on a Wednesday, so come on a Friday night and let's have some kitchen table talk. If you live in the DMV area, come talk with me. We're going to talk about all the things. So be sure to get more information on my live show February 16th at Union Stage. Tickets for the DC show is going really fast, faster than New York, which is pretty almost, I forgot where we are with New York, but it's doing very well, so thank you. All right. Let me get to some more callers. Miss Sharon's backstage. We're going to bring her up next. Miss Sharon, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire, how you doing?
Oh, well, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know how you people sit and watch normal TV.
What do you mean?
I don't watch like CBS, not unless they got a sports channel on or something like that. I'm sitting here watching crazy TV. But anyway, I'm easily bored. But like one night I got bored and I watched Carlos King. And I'm like, people are right. He doesn't talk about anything. He doesn't talk about his own shows. He talk about other people's shows. And then because he was talking about Salt Lake City, and I'm like, what the world is happening here? So then I got to listen, and I'm like, oh my God. He got to talking about Monica. And I'm like, oh my God. So then I said, wait, because it was on a Tuesday night. I said, let me turn it, and see what's happening, because I normally don't watch Salt Lake City because it's boring. So then I kind of caught the end of what was going on. I'm like, oh my God, this chick, oh Lord, no wonder I love Monica. But then the people in the chat were saying that she did a live. So then I went on Instagram and checked her live out. And she said at that point, as of last Tuesday, Bravo has not asked her back.
Yeah.
So, and then there was another girl there, and I've never seen the girl on the show before. I don't know if her name was Dana, or what. But she was apparently in a few scenes of Salt Lake City.
Oh, yeah.
She was there the night that Heather and Jen Shah, supposedly the black eye thing.
Yeah.
So she said the cameras were down. She said they had been drinking. She went to her room, but she did hear a bunch of, a lot of noises and stuff, and she said they were giggling and laughing, and so she said she don't really know what happened. She in the room, but she really didn't know if Jen gave Heather that black eye or not. He said, but they were just drunk and they were just playing and they were scissor kicking. I'm like, what in the world?
All right, Miss Birdie, Miss Birdie, Miss Sharon, I gotta let you go because we have a long line.
Okay, all right. Talk to you later.
Have a good one. Take care. Speaking of Miss Bernice, we're going to bring her up next. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're taking callers talking about the aftermath of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season finale. I did hear that they may be considering bringing back Dana from last season. I don't know why they didn't bring her back this season. I didn't mind her. I really did not mind her. But, these producers have their thoughts and opinions. All right, Miss Bernice, what's going on? What are your thoughts on this situation?
Hey, Kempire. Monica is a G. She took the heat and she gave it back to them, and they couldn't handle it.
Nope.
And even when Angie got up with that plant, she gave him that G money. Look, if you don't sit your $5 self down before I make change, he put that plant down, and she set her happy butt down. If it wasn't for Monica, we wouldn't have no season this season. Don't nobody care about Heather and her dumbass book.
Nope.
Don't nobody care about Meredith and her life almost died, and you still an angry woman. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care about Whitney trying to find herself after her husband go back to work. When he worked for the first 20 years of your marriage, and now you having a fit because he going back to work. I'm like, okay. But for Heather, so you took a beating woman. Now that's your sociopath right there.
Yeah.
But other than that, I hope Monica comes back just to clean up. But other than that, if they don't bring her back, they don't have no season for next season. Because you got to have a cleanup.
Okay. All right, Miss Bernice. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, we're almost at 500 likes. We have over almost 1,100 of you watching on YouTube alone. Shout out to everyone watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. We appreciate that as well. Let me say thank you because we did get a couple of super chats while we were taking some callers, and then we're going to get to the rest of the callers. And again, live chat, once we get to 500 likes, I'll drop the calling link for you guys as well. Shan, how you doing? Happy New Year. Shan says, welcome back, Kempire. I can't believe the people don't mess with my girl, Heather. Can you come to Tennessee for a show, please? Nashville, are you ready? Stay tuned. All right. Stay tuned, Shan. I think that's going to be a big show, too, in Nashville. But stay tuned. I didn't say that. Auntie, thank you so much for the super chat. Auntie says, sorry, I don't want Monica back. You know, that's fine. You can have your opinion. Can we just talk about how they all have a common enemy in Jen Shah? If they can only see that they share this. But Jen's locked up. They won't let her out. Maybe in 8 years, if the show is still on, then they can bond over that. They can bond over that. I don't think she's going to come back, especially if she's threatening to sue Bravo. All right. Mr. Melanin Magic, thank you so much for another super chat. They say this. I liked Monica took on the OGs and didn't back down. Why is Angie there? When she talks, it sounds like garlic is stuck in her throat. P.S. Boo, Barlow. And why did Angie jump up and take that flower like she was going to throw it at someone? That was so weird to me. Maritza, thank you so much for the super chat. Maritza says Monica gets close to someone just to take them down. First, Jen, then she was up Meredith's butt and try to place her rumors blame on her. Lisa was next. Mary better watch out. She coming for that church. No, I don't think she could get married. Don't mess with Mary Cosby. Don't mess with Mary Cosby. Ain't nobody coming for that church. Look, ain't nobody coming for that church. All right. There was something else that I wanted to say, but I'm going to move on to the other callers and maybe it will come back to me. All right. Regina's backstage. We're going to bring up Regina next. What's going on, Regina?
Hey, Kempire. Welcome back to the stateside. And when are you coming to California? Enjoy the East Coast, but come to the West. We want you.
Okay. Stay tuned.
We want you. Anyway, man, all I can say is Meredith, Lisa, Whitney, all of them need to thank Monica. She saved that show for them. I'm sorry, but she did. She carried that season on her back. MVP for sure. Like her or not, I think she was crazy, but you used to think, who are these women friends with? They were friends with Jen Shah. Something's not quite right. It's like having children. I can tell you, I have a 3-year-old. If you want to know the kind of person you are, listen to your children. Watch what they do. Watch what they say. Little kids do not lie. They'll show you exactly who you are in front of them. So, hey, look at the company you're keeping. Hey, so that's all I got to say about that one. But they should pay her. She needs to get her money big time. And if she wants to know how to recover from this, watch Scandal. See what happens with Vanderpump Rules. They're bringing that show back, so why not?
Yeah.
See what happens. Happy New Year.
You too.
Get some rest.
Thank you.
Thank you for.
Take care. All right. I do, like I said before, I think Monica can come back. She just has to figure out how she's going to navigate her way back into the trust of the group. She already has Mary Cosby on her side. I don't know where she is with Whitney. Apparently, Whitney is following her. But maybe if they bring back Dana, that could also help her as well. I don't know. I think she can. But I also feel like it's necessary for her to come back. You can't completely ignore what happened during this iconic season and then try to make something, unless something else juicy develops with someone new that they bring on the show. But even so, you still you got to figure this out. But Monica, please understand something. Just the way that the fans have built you up, they're like, yeah, she's a queen. I love her. They will take you down. You know better than anyone. You were a troll account. So just understand, this is your season, but next season, they could all calculate a way to take you down. Okay. Alex is backstage. We're going to bring Alex up next. What's going on, Alex?
Hey, Kempire.
Hey.
So what I was going to say is my word of the year is protect. Protect your peace. Protect yourself from people trying to get in your life, people that don't deserve to be in your life. Protect your peace by protecting your happiness. That's my motto for this year. I think that Monica, this is a very foggy situation. I am not, when all the receipts started coming out, the million audio messages, I checked out. I was done. This episode is going to go down in Bravo history. Better than Scandal. I'm saying it. I'm done. Scandal, I didn't really care. This is better than Scandal. This is Amsterdam dinner, RHOBH level. This is Amsterdam dinner from hell. This is pillow talk, the pillow fight in RHOA level. This is one of the best episodes of Real Housewives history, which I didn't think a pillow talk episode would come out of new Housewives. I really didn't. But here's my thing with Monica. I'm twerking the fence. Because do we want, can I just finish what I was going to say? Do we want authenticity, or do we want to kind of force Monica in because she is a good housewife? I mean, she is. But do we want to force her into the show, or do we want authenticity? Because these girls, obviously, she's done these girls very wrong. Do we want it to be authentic? Do we want them to fake a friendship for the show? That's what I want everyone to consider. Who's saying that they're not currently faking friendships? Oh. Well, Heather and Whitney. Right, oh, well, no, they faked it from the beginning. Whitney and Meredith. Relationship, please. All right. Okay. You don't have to come. Okay. You're right. Okay. None of these women are friends on these shows. Please understand that. I know. It just feels forced to me to force them to get on the show. And by the way, Dana, this was not on my 2024 bingo card. Dana Blee-Negret confirming that they were doing Barbie scissor kicks. Hello? Not the confirmation of the black eye and the Barbie scissor kicks in 1 year. This is Bring her back. Entertainment. Bring her back. Bring Dana back. Bring Dana back. And bring Angie Harrington's husband back. Let's bring them all back. No. Anyway. You keep Angie right where she is. I didn't say her, I said her husband. Why? Because what, the battle of the troll accounts? Okay, bye, Alex. Well, yes. Bye. As Tokyo Tony would say. Oh, Lord. Bye. Okay. Let me get to some more callers, guys. We reached over 500 likes on YouTube. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video. And a reminder to the live chat, shout out to our King's Guards for holding us down, but please be respectful of everyone's opinions that are calling in or sharing their thoughts in the comment section or the live chat. Our King's Guards are not here to monitor adults, okay? They're here to help usher and answer questions during the live. If it's on TikTok or if it's on YouTube, please be respectful of everyone's opinions. All right, let me just say thank you. We had a couple more super chats. Sharon, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Sharon says Dana didn't come back because her daughter would say, oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Sharon. See, this is why I need you guys to watch all the things, because I can't watch everything. Julie, thank you so much for another super chat. Your husband's going to get you. Kempire, please no drama this weekend. Too much football to watch all the way through Monday night, unless Monica name gets longer. Happy weekend. Oh. I mean, I hope so too, so I can rest. I need a moment. I'm already talking a lot. Sashay Shantae, thank you so much for the super chat. Sashay Shantae says, I'm so late, but now I feel like the W&H fight about the book, Whitney and Heather, was phony to throw Monica off before they blasted her. Welcome back, Kempire. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. We've become so cynical of reality TV. I don't know if there's a show that needs to refresh reality TV, because it feels as if we don't believe anything that we see on these reality shows anymore. Because a lot of it's not real. All right, let's get to some more callers, because I know the callers have been waiting patiently behind the scenes. I'm going to bring up Kay. Again, guys, be respectful of the time so that we can get to everyone. All right, let's bring up Kay. Kay, what's going on?
Nothing much. Hi, Kempire. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Happy New Year, everyone. I just want to say, first of all, we've been asking for the producers to produce, and they did. So congratulations. One thing I would like to know, I'd like to see who Jen calls and speaks to from the staff. Personally, what I'm thinking, because when I listened to the live of Tanisha, some of it anyways, she started off in the beginning, and then it's like she felt guilty and decided she's going to tell Heather what's going on. In my opinion, I'm thinking, seeing how Heather's so loyal to Jen, he could have switched the script and said, we're going to take Monica down, knowing what they know. Plus, Monica also said,
Angie, you were on that blog too. But I also remember that season at the chalet where that other Angie and her husband apologized to Jen and her husband, Jen Shah and her husband, for what they were writing.
Yes.
So is she referring to that Angie? So I have a few questions, and I'm going to try and get them into what you call the reunion.
Valid
Thank you.
questions. Thanks, Kay. Take care.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh, we did hit over 500 likes, and I forgot to drop the call link. Sorry, y'all. I dropped the call link live chat. Thank you so much for that, and thank you, Rahina. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate all the super chats, but damn, Rahina, this is a lot of money. Okay, let me shimmy. Let me twerk on the fence. Come on. Can you imagine me doing this at the live show, shimmying? Don't be throwing dollars on that stage. This is not a strip show. Rahina, thank you so much for the super chat. Rahina says, hi, Kempire. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You have helped me overcome so much this past year. Oh, Rahina. This past year, I can't wait to meet you in January. Yes, Rahina, I can. Thanks for being you. All I wanted was a cameo, but no one got the... Damn them. I did get the Quip toothbrush. Thank you so much, Rahina. Rahina definitely listens to the podcast because we talk about that on the podcast. Rahina, thank you so much for the super chat and for your kind words. I appreciate that. And I look forward to meeting you in January as well. Thank you. That made me laugh, Rahina. Samara, thank you so much for the super chat. Samara says, Monica for season 3 of Traitors. Season 2 of Traitors is coming out. For those that don't know, it's one of our favorite reality competition shows. We talk about it during our Tuesday takeover. So season 2 is coming, I think, in like 8 days. I can't remember, but very soon on Peacock. And I will be talking about it and watching it. Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. Alex says, what I'm wondering is, can a felon sue someone? Well, by inmate Shaw, don't drop the soap. Clink, clink. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Wow. No sensitivity for the woman locked up. Okay. Let's get some more callers. Norma's backstage. We're going to bring Norma up next. What's going on, Norma?
Hey, Kempire. Happy Three Kings Day.
You too. How are you?
It was a great season. I'm not going to lie. I fell madly in love with Monica, and then I twerked on the fence, and then I fell out of love.
Oh.
I will be brief. I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me, but this is my take on her. I think she's a very envious woman. She covets what is not hers. She did it with her brother-in-law. She slept with that man for 18 months. And I never have yet to hear, so I got to give her the benefit of the doubt, an audio where she says Jen is a criminal. She is stealing from poor people. I don't think that page was put up because of what Jen did criminally. I think she was being vindictive because of the way that she wasn't getting paid, because of the way she treated her staff. I didn't see, and I have yet to see anywhere where she mentions, and people say, oh, she took her down. No, the feds took her down. And she tried to be a witness, and I don't think that they accepted that. So I don't really trust her. I don't see what she could bring next season. It was great this year, but she was all conniving. What is she going to do? That's a one act. She can't do it anymore. Okay, real quick. I think that's it. I just think she's a jealous. Oh, and I heard something that she used to have lighter skin and blonde hair, and somehow she got darker and darker. And now she's Colombian and Portuguese. Okay. Many blessings to everyone. Bye.
Bye, Norma. Woo! Oh, damn. All right, let's move on. Let's go to our next caller, Francis. We're going to bring you up next. What's going on, Francis? Francis?
Hi, Kempire.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. So this is my first time calling and I'm really excited to talk to you. Welcome back from Japan.
Thank you.
I really love you calling her Monica Fowler, reality non-tease, Jessie Smollett. So please keep that up. I know people hate Monica, but I love what she brought to the show in terms of just making people be real and threatening their reality or to tell their reality. So hate Monica, love Monica. I would really love her on Potomac to really expose shit. And and bring stuff out. So, Anyway, I'll get off your line. I'd love to talk to you. Goodbye.
Thanks, Francis. Take care. Oh my God, y'all are a mess. Okay, let me get to some more callers. Janelle's backstage. We're gonna bring Janelle up next. Janelle.
Konnichiwa, Kempire. Hello.
What's
How are you
going
going?
on?
Happy New Year.
You too.
Oh my gosh. I was following all the posts in Japan. I was envious. I was like, okay. But I was in where you like to vacation during the year. I was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Oh. Why?
Yes.
Look, why?
My dad wanted to have a country fried Christmas in a cabin in the sky. And
It's
we
beautiful
did.
up there.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Oh, sorry, that's not for you.
But yes, it's gorgeous. But I concur with so many people on that have spoken before me about Monica. But here's the thing. This is what I envision for Monica. Okay, Monica, she's gonna come back next season because guess what? If the producers for Vanderpump Rules can tell those folks you better film with Rachel if she comes back or not, well, these ladies, because they need a paycheck just as badly, they're gonna film with Monica whether they like it or not because content. Get over it, ladies. Okay, dollar signs, bling bling bling. So she gonna come back. I see that she gonna wreak havoc next season, but then her third season, yep, I think she's gonna come back for 2 more seasons. Her third season, that's when she's gonna go to therapy with her mama. And she's like, guys, I've changed, I've healed, I've removed all the toxicity from my life. Like that's how it's going to be. Okay, I see it. And like Whitney may be waving crystals over her head and like doing the woo 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 and all this stuff. It's gonna happen. Okay, Monica's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere whether y'all like it or not. And also, when I was watching it, okay, there was something wrong with me because I was home watching the premiere. I mean, not the premiere, but the finale. Oh my God, I was gagging. That was it. Gagging. It was amazing. Get the Emmy for all of it. Best everything. Bonjour. Amen. Bye-bye, Kempire.
Arigato. All right. Look, again, I don't want the whole troll part of the season to outweigh all the other really great moments that we got from Monica. I loved her family, and specifically her daughters. I loved that she was so real and transparent about feeling insecure around these women. I love the fact that we got to see the situation with her mom. I feel like that situation with her mom, although toxic, is real. I believe that the toxicity and the drama between them is real. And look, I know the mom is trying to act as if she wouldn't come back for a second season. The mother has always wanted to be famous. Left her daughter in Philly so she could go pursue something here in New York. I don't know if it was a man or a career, something. I think Mama Linda will be back. And I'm here for it. I like Mama Linda, to be honest, for reality television. I don't want her to be my mama. And I don't want to be friends with Mama Linda. But I think she's great TV. Why am I screaming? All right, let's get to some more callers. Chelsea, we're going to bring you up next. What's going on, Chelsea?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, well, how are you? Are you working?
No, I'm sitting in the car. I've been heated since the finale went off because y'all, I love Team Kempire. I love you, Kempire. I love Bravo. I'm obsessed. But I'm wondering what's going through y'all's heads. If somebody, I think nobody's grasping the gravity of this. This woman set out to be a part of this group. For 4 years, they said that she sought out Jen. She squeezed her way into there. Then she goes from there to, building her way up, getting information to get into the friend group, gets into the friend group, is able to look them in their face. Look, that picture scares me that you have up. That gives me the ick. I don't see how you all don't see how crazy how I am not a professional, in my opinion, how crazy she is. She came into the group. She was able to maintain talking in their face, laughing in their face, being around their family, being around their kids, acting out this story with her mom, acting like she's poor when apparently it seems like she might not actually be poor or whatever. Able to do all of that. And she was a completely different person. Did she go by a different name? Not necessarily, but she is a different person. She's gathering information.
I think she did go by a different name.
I thought that wasn't allegedly. Did she go by a different name? Yes. She's in their face as somebody who she is not, and she's able to maintain that. 2 separate personalities. that is somebody who, if somebody did that to one of y'all, you would be in that courthouse trying to
Chelsea,
get a
have you not
TPO.
heard me say this, though? I said in reality, this is terrible. But for entertainment purposes only, it's amazing.
Yeah, but these ladies have to have their,
I
like,
know.
you think that Monica should go to another situation like at Angie's house and be around all their kids?
I mean, Andy
Do you
doesn't
think
have
that's
any of the housewives
appropriate?
around his children like that.
Like, do you think that the producers should be able to force the girls to be put in those types of situations with
I mean,
that
you're
person?
talking
who, in my
logical,
opinion, is
Chelsea, and
dangerous?
we appreciate that. You're right. You're right about everything.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be right. I'm not trying to be like a Bible thumper, but
No.
I'm like, this girl is like insane. And I'm
No,
so
I'm
confused.
glad
I was
that you're
like,
pointing this
yes.
out. I'm glad that you're pointing this out because everything that you said is not a lie.
Yeah, I thank you for that because I'm like, I'm losing my mind. Like that picture, I'm not being dramatic.
Which
Whenever
one?
she came on after the first picture at the finale, that gives me because I'm like, that's not a real person. That's not like, to me, that's not Monica anymore. That's a totally different person I've seen all season.
Monica
so
Reality
crazy.
Von Teese, Fowler,
It's so crazy.
Garcia, Jussie Smollett.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I think that she shouldn't come back because I think it's just such like a dangerous situation. I think anybody who can do that is, so I'm not a professional, but something up top is obsessive, and we've seen obsessive situations go completely left, and that's very dangerous. And I just don't think that she should be allowed to come back. And her mom too, who I came in late. I don't know if you heard those recordings of mom being like, you're an actress. But
Yeah.
so apparently she was in on it. Those two women, they don't need to be on this show anymore. Like, this is a weird situation. And I'm sorry to the chat. I'm not trying to shame y'all. Yes, we love the drama. So I'm sorry, but I just have to point out because she's kind of crazy. So yeah. Love
Thanks,
you, though.
Chelsea. Thanks you, Chelsea. Bye. Chelsea speaking sense. Candace, hold on one second. Let me just say thank you because we got a couple more super chats. Again, guys, we appreciate the super chats. They help keep the lights on. Shout out to our channel members as well. We gave access to our channel members to call in first, but live chat, we have already posted the call link so you guys can share your thoughts on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 4 finale. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know where you're watching from and your thoughts on whether or not Monica, Reality Von Teese, Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett should return. Okay? V, thank you so much for the super chat. V says, hey, Kempire, Happy New Year. Happy you made it back safely. Me too. Joined late. I'm here for Monica. Heather hates that Monica did what she could never. Wouldn't want her in my real life, but I think that's what we're trying to say. But Chelsea brought up valid points. Jay, thank you so much for the super chat. Jay says, Lisa Barlow looks like a... Okay, Jay, are you a troll? Come on now. But thank you for the super chat. Joe, thank you. Joe is just dropping... Joe, I'm going to shimmy. Just dropping the money today. Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. Joe says, I may be what Crystal calls a walking contradiction, but stepping back while I enjoy the season and the finale makes me think, why? Do I, as a viewer, relish on... what is this? Schadenfreude makes me question what it says about me. I mean, look, what does it say about all of us? Don't make us think on this Friday night, Joe. And the jet lag is jet lagging. Don't make us think. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you. As we appreciate our King's Guards. And our King's Guards are reminding you guys, please allow people to have their opinions. They're not here to monitor adults. They're here to help you have a joyous time in the live chat. So shout out to all of our King's Guards on TikTok. We see you, TikTok. And shout out to everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. We appreciate you guys as well. Let me say thank you. We had another super chat. Samara, thank you so much for another super chat. Samara says, if Giselle and Robin Dixon can come back every season with their antics and no storyline, we can give Monica one more season. Points have been made. Yep. Yep. All right. So let's get to some more calls because we have a long line backstage. All right. Again, callers, please respect the timer so that we can get to everyone. I also want to go and lay down soon, even though I had a little coffee. So I'm a little like, all right. Candace is backstage. We're going to bring Candace up next. What's going on, Candace? Thoughts?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. It's been a while since I called in.
Mm-hmm. What do you got to say?
A little bit of time. So, first of all, thank you for coming to the DMV. I'll see you in February. And I'm doing the meet and greet, so very excited about that.
Awesome.
But these Salt Lake City ladies have got to be very gullible, because if Monica was around all that time with Jen, there's no way that they didn't know who she was or any kind of inkling of what she was doing. And then for Meredith to say, you were in my store, and I know Meredith looked at the footage, because that was the footage where Coy or somebody stole a purse,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't notice. I'm sorry, there are no disguises that good in the world that you wouldn't have had an inkling to be like, she looks kind of familiar. I think she might have been in my store, whatever. But without Monica, this season would have been absolutely nothing. We would have been talking about Meredith's bathtub still, Heather in her book that nobody read. I don't know. Oh, Jack going off to Colombia,
Which I loved.
and then who else? Yes, that was a good storyline, because it humanized Lisa. Angie and Electra sleeping in her bed. And I think, and Mary didn't do nothing. Mary was just there for comic relief, but they owe Monica their season.
Candace, thank you so much. See you in February.
All right, see you. Bye-bye.
All right, we got Miss Brooklyn Star backstage. We're going to bring her up next. Miss Brooklyn Star, thoughts?
Hey, Kempire, Happy New Year.
You too.
I'm just going to say this. I just think for the Bravo-verse, they need Monica, because Salt Lake was hanging on by a thread. They didn't know what to do after Jen. But in the real world, Monica won't be making it out here, okay? You cannot be driving past people's house with a Mother Teresa scarf thinking, I'm going to let you ride by my house. I don't even like when my neighbor's church group parks near my driveway for Bible study, okay? You can't do stuff like that. I don't like the fact, my one biggest thing is, who is vetting these people? I'm letting these people in my home, letting them in my life, letting them near my children. And I'm supposed to trust you as production, as NBC, Peacock, or whatever, to vet these people, that they're not deranged. Do you know what kind of crazy person tries to live up to the Joneses, but the Joneses are faking their own life, that you are that desperate and thirsty to be in a clique that's not even a clique? You are weird. Her mother, she's damaged. I'm just so tired of Bravo putting these damaged people near people's real lives. Okay. Monica couldn't go through my front door after this season, but she's needed for Bravo, for that franchise. She's needed, because there's nobody, besides Mary being part-time. That was it.
Thank you,
but
Star.
I'm waiting for you to release the Atlanta dates, and give me a heads up, so maybe I can get a little pre-sale, get ahead of the line, because I want to meet and greet. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye. Well, that's the benefit of being a member. So members of our YouTube channel, TheKempire.com/join, you will get a heads up before anyone else. Here's the thing. I get what you guys are saying about Monica in this whole situation, and the speculation on why Bravo didn't know, or did they know before bringing her on the show. I will say it is a little scary, because look, as I said to you guys before, I have DM'd with Reality Von Tees during their era. But I also told you, if you listened to our recap of the last episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, the finale, I said to you that some of the things that they would post was a little that's a bit much, or a little scary. So the fact that, and I'm sure this is probably what Heather and all the other ladies are thinking, this person was in our home, this person has been in our group, I've shared personal thoughts and things with them about the show off camera, who knows? So I can understand, that's sort of like, oh my God, this troll account was in my home, around my kids, around... You know what I mean? So I get it. I really get it. In all reality, that's why I said, if Monica comes back, she's going to have to do a lot of work to rebuild any sort of trust with the other women. And who's better at rebuilding trust than a preacher? Yes, Mary Cosby. Insert look, Mary Cosby in the church gif. All right. Let me get to the rest of these callers. We got quite a line backstage, but I do want to let Mariana and Izzy, it says device is not connected, so maybe drop out and call back in. We've got Born to Win, Jennifer, Devry, Sierra, Jason, and Audrey lined up to call in and share their thoughts on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 4 finale. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts. Those of you that are listening to this is one of the rare times that we will be featuring the callers here on the actual audio version of our podcast. If you haven't subscribed to the Kempire Radio podcast, or Kempire podcast, I should say, be sure to subscribe today. Available on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. While you're there, don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. All right. And if you haven't already, don't forget you can get 10% off of your Coldest Water purchase. They don't just have water bottles. They have other things as well. Head on over to coldest.com and use the discount code Kempire10 for 10% off of your order. All right? All right. Let's bring up Born to Win. Born to Win, thoughts? Born to Win, are you there? Born to Win.
I gotta go. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hold on, Kempire. I'm coming. Hold on. Sorry.
I was like, hello? Am I in your pocket?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Sorry. I'm with family. We're playing a game. Sorry.
It's okay. What are your thoughts?
Okay, so my thoughts are, I don't like Monica, first of all. I do not like her. There was a lady before, Frances or Francine, I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but there was a lady before her that called in.
Mm-hmm.
She pretty much said everything I felt, because I don't think the intention that she had when she came on the show to say that she aired out Jen Shah was because she had some sort of integrity. She used it as a reason to be on the show. And once she got in, just pretty much first of all, I don't think that when someone says she's exposing the ladies, when you expose people, you use proof, and everything else. She hasn't proven anything. These are all hearsay. They're all hearsay. She hasn't said anything that has been proven. So for that reason, I don't believe anything that she has said on the show. And I think she used her personal story to win over the audience with her mom. First of all, sorry, I know I'm over my limit, but using just for a quick example, Kenya went through something similar where she felt like her mom abandoned her, right? But she never, I don't think she, in my opinion, because I'm Team Toro, in my opinion, she didn't use that to dog her mom. She was very honest about where they were, and she used her mom's mental illness as a reason to why her mom acted that way. In this case, Monica's mom has made attempts to be there for her. Yes, it might be in a little toxic and not a way that everyone prefers, but she's tried. And I think she used her mom as a reason to win over the audience. I'm sorry, I'm going over my time, but just someone can do that to their own family members, because they could do therapy and other stuff like that, and not have to bring that onto the show. But she used that, and so once you use your family for a check, then you could do whatever to anybody else, and I think that's what she did with the lady. So she could go.
Okay, Born to Win. Thank you so.
Thank you so much, Kim.
It's fine. Go back to your family and enjoy your family night.
I'm happy you're back, though. Thank goodness you're back. I missed you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye. All right. Hold on. Chris Adams, here's the thing. I'm really uncomfortable with the narrative now that people are saying they believe that Monica stole Lisa's ring. Look, it's one thing having a troll account and stealing a $60,000 ring. I'm uncomfortable with that narrative. But then I thought, my mother, who's Jamaican, mostly Jamaican, used to say, if you lie, you steal, you kill. So I'm like, I'm just saying.
Lies! The lie!
I'm just saying, so now that might be the storyline. Now Lisa might start painting. Lisa, tread lightly. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. They already, she was already saying that you voted for Trump. All right, let's move on. Let's get to the rest of these callers, because now I just gotta go. I'm tired. The tiredness is hitting now. Jennifer's backstage, and we're gonna bring up Jennifer next. What's going on, Jennifer?
Hey, Kempire, how are you doing?
Oh, well, how are you? I didn't realize. Oh, Miss Jennifer, how are you? I
This
didn't
is
realize it was
Jennifer. I'm doing much better, Kempire. Much
Good.
better, much better. Um, I want to say, yeah, I do agree with Chelsea because I was thinking the same thing. Monica, even though the show was boring, yes, it was really boring. However, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. And one thing that my antennas went up is when she was there, and then all of a sudden her family was like, I don't want to see you. I was like, that's kind of weird. And I know you don't like the ring thing, but I'm with your Jamaican mother. If you lie, you steal. If you steal, you lie. And I just think they need to do a sweep of Monica's house. And then we'll see. But I feel like I feel like this. Here's the thing. Monica is dangerous. Yes, they needed something, but if you didn't have anything that was just authentic, that's dangerous. Just shut the show down. Put it on hiatus if you can't bring us. You know what I'm saying? Real lives, because Kempire, that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know, but I'm so glad you're back. And I
Thank
seen
you.
you real quick. I said, Kempire, your skin is skinny. What the heck? It's beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're
Okay.
feeling better.
Yes, much better. Done with everything. Thank
Good.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good. Happy
Okay.
New Year. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, let's get to some more callers. Devery, we're going to bring you up next. Hold on. Devery, what's going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Apologies for the the congested sound. I have COVID, but
Oh my God, sorry to hear that.
it's okay. So as far as Monica goes, yeah, she's a master manipulator. I think that um, you remember the meme Joanne the Scanner?
Yes.
She reminds me of her, like a real life version, because she just she just seems like such a scammer. There's so many questions surrounding her, and I feel really bad for her kids. I think that you made a good point in one of the past recaps of her oldest daughter, possibly like being a karmic mother or something. And I agree with that. I think her oldest daughter is wise and she's nothing like her mother, but I really fear and feel bad for the youngest. Just because they're so impressionable and there's still time for her to manipulate them and sway them in different directions in life. And I think Monica and her mother really need to do some serious therapy and break that cycle, because that cycle is penetrating deeply in that family structure, and it seems toxic, it seems really evil, and it just seems bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devery, feel better.
Thank you.
Bye. Whew. All right. Sierra's backstage. We're going to bring Sierra up next. But 1 second, Sierra. Let me just say thank you. We did get a couple of super chats. Mama Allie, thank you so much for another super chat. Mama Allie says, just because Monica's crazy saved the season, but it doesn't change the fact that Monica is toxic, dangerous person. All right. Wait, what's the update in regards to how you guys are voting? Hold on. Let me take a look at the votes. Whew, okay. Should we bring Monica back for season 5? 63% of you say yes. 63%. Data, thank you so much for being a member of the channel for 29 months. He also says free Jen Shah. Data. No. Look, no. Look, no. She stole from elderly people. Data. Stole from elderly people. All right. All right. Let's get to Sierra. Hold on, Sierra. Sierra, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Perfect. I will see you later this month in New York. I'm excited.
Yes.
But let's get to this tea. Kempire, Monica, one, she's a Gemini. That's how I'm going to start this off. Yes, she's a Gemini. So they're two-faced and crazy. This was a scheme set up by Todd, a.k.a. the producers. She knew, they all knew. I'm going to just go back really quick to episode 1. Does anybody remember when they had their first scene and Lisa walked in and said, I know Monica, but she doesn't look the same. She had blonde hair. She was this, that. I think, in my opinion, everyone knew except Lisa that Monica was, or in the orbit, not only of Jen Shah, that's obvious, but that she had something to do with this page. I think they all knew. And I think they went along with this knowing it was going to come out. I think Heather's reaction was her real reaction of her team or lawyer saying that Monica was the beauty lab, scammer. That's what I think her real reaction was. I don't think they went all this time without knowing. Lisa
Also, the
clocked
cease
her
and
multiple
desist.
times. Huh?
Also, the cease and desist was sent by Jen Shah back in 2021.
Exactly. So what I think, Monica, I do think she's disturbed. I think she's disturbed. I think she's a sociopath. Sorry, we're not sure. But I think Monica is Jen Shah 2.0. And I agree with the other caller. She's envious. She wants to morph into these people's lives. Who, with 4 children or 3 children at a time, would go around, put on a scarf, drive by, do a troll account? It's one thing to have a Finsta. I have a Finsta. It's okay. But to do all the extra, but to do the extra mile, you know what I mean? Like use your gas money, do this random stuff. And in the receipt, what did she say, Kempire? She said, I want to be a star. I want to be iconic. She got the star. She had an iconic season, and the producers knew they needed something. Monica was a planned scheme. She got it. Damn. Where do we go from here? I would not want to film with her, even if it was for reality television. This whole, it's a show, guys, get over it. No. They set this up because they had nothing left. Where do you go from here? And Monica is the collateral damage. She got the stardom. She got the 15 minutes of fame. They haven't even asked her back yet. That's all I have. See you in January.
See you, Sarah. Take care.
Bye.
I love that so many of you guys are coming to the show. Don't forget, guys, more information on our New York City show and our DC show is available in the description of this video or episode if you're listening to this as well. I'm very, very, very much excited about both shows. It's going to be very much like what we do here. I'm not doing anything particularly different, except it's Kempire After Dark. And if you listen to Kempire After Dark on Twitter, it's a little bit more, All right, no community guidelines. We can say what we want. We can cuss. I don't really cuss, but I might on this night just to say it, just to say a curse word. Just saying. All right. Jason's backstage. We're gonna bring Jason up. We have Jason, Izzy, and Miss Brown Sugar. We're going to bring them up. There will be our last callers just because I drank all this tea and I had a little coffee. And I had water. Oh Lord. The way my bladder's set up. Jason, what's going on?
Hi, my Kempire. How are you doing today?
Not your Kempire. Since when? Are we engaged? What's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm just going to be really quick. This was a great season of the Salt Lake City. I enjoyed it immensely. This is actually like my first season like watching it, only because like you recapped it. And after watching some clips of Monica, I was enthralled into it. However, after everything that has come out, I am twerking on the fence with her a bit because of, though for entertainment purposes, she's entertaining. I just feel like in reality, I just don't see any of these women wanting to film with her or interact with her in any way. And I just feel like maybe if they bring up the one girl that was on, I forgot what her name was, Dana. I feel like if they bring her back, maybe like season 5, like maybe she can have a chance. But then even then, I feel like you said before, like just how the fan base can build you up, they can tear you down, and especially like if we see like Monica's real true colors in season 5. And also, I feel like you should keep that soundbite with Heather. However, I do feel like you should add in that one part where she says, "All to prove that you are an effing bully."
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, it's everything.
Okay, maybe I'll add that part. Thanks, Jason. Have a good one.
Thank you too.
Bye. All right, we're gonna bring up Audrey, New Yorker. What does this say? New Yorker. Oh, wait, I'm gonna just have to bring you up, Audrey. You'll tell me what it says. Audrey, what's going on?
Hi, Kempire, says New Yorker in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to be very quick. First of all, I think it's karma that all of their extensions and tape-ins and clip-ins were showing as every single wing gust on the only one who noticed it. And I was like, oh, Tanisha is definitely doing Heather's hair because all of her tracks are showing. For Monica, yes, it was epic. I was literally on the edge of my couch, like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening. And I really want to take this moment. First of all, thank you for doing this from a media point of view. I know this isn't easy. I know you're jet lagged, but I know you understood the moment and that you had to do this and you're tired. So I want to get through it quickly. But I just want to end this with asking you, what do you think? Just putting on a producer hat, what would you do? Because clearly Monica saved the show. Clearly she's problematic. But really, and I really want to just turn it on you, Kempire. And I know you spoke for a while, but like, what would you do with this?
I think they need to assess where the ladies are at as a group, and also assess where do we go for next season. Because yes, we all can picture in our heads what we would like to see happen next season. It's very easy to be like, oh, yes, she had an iconic season, but what is she going to talk about next season? Is the cast going to film with her? They can all band together and say, we're not filming with her. And that could be it for Monica. I don't see that happening. I do think that Monica is probably going to work extra hard to rebuild her image with the other ladies. And because she has a relationship right now with Mary Cosby, although she's just a friend of the show, and Whitney, and I'm sure maybe right now, and Monica, if you're watching this, I know you are. Hey, Monica. You should be working on, it's not going to work with Heather. It might work with Lisa Barlow because Lisa's shallow enough to believe whatever you're going to tell her. So I think that's the only path forward for Monica if she decides to return. Monica clearly wants to return, and I get why people are on the fence about her returning because of the reality of what came out. But I think that would be the hardest thing that she's going to have to do is trying to rebuild the trust with those women. Some of those women will never trust her. But if she's able to film with them and understand that this is a working relationship, it's very possible. It's very possible. Was that good, Audrey?
To be interviewing you, but thank you for just coming on tonight and talking about it, because it was just such a moment, and I was just like, wow, this totally saved the show. Yeah. And the Donald Trump stuff did not, by the way, miss me with Lisa Barlow. Like, wow, she's a Trump supporter. But anyway, I was like, okay. But thank you so much for doing everything that you do. I don't think enough people say it. And like the caller said earlier, please consider coming to Atlanta because we love you here, and have a great rest of your night. And welcome back again.
Thank you, Audrey. Take care. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
I will tell you guys this. We're working on something for Atlanta. Atlanta is definitely on the next couple of cities. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, I really gotta. I don't want to rush Izzy and Miss Brown Sugar, but my bladder. All right, so let me bring up Izzy first. Izzy, what's going on?
Hey, Kempire. So first time caller. Good to see you. Glad you're back. I will try to keep this very quick. I'm just gonna give an unpopular opinion, and maybe it's because I'm a Gemini. The last caller, they tried it like with the Geminis. Hey, don't do it. But I'll say that here's the thing. All of the people on this show, they want to be famous. All of the people on this show have done, worked whatever channels, worked whatever networks that they have to be famous and to be on these shows and to present some, faction or some, small perspective on their lives. So I think that maybe we're being a bit hard on Monica because she's doing just what everybody else is doing. Now, that being said, I did not follow the account that they are referring to. So again, I can't really attest to the specific things that she may have contributed to or said, but I do think that she was a single mother. She's trying to make a name for herself, trying to build her own brand and build her own wealth. So, I say we at least owe her another season to really, because I think she also offered a lot of really authentic moments, hearing about, her raising her girls, hearing about her relationship with her mom, etc. So that's all I got to say. And I'll see you in DC.
Thank you. Take care. I'll look forward to seeing you as well. DC, y'all really showing out in these ticket sales. I appreciate it. Shout out to DC. Y'all really showing up. But I knew. Not because of me, but just because of the love that you guys have continued to show for several years. Speaking of DC, we got someone from DC backstage. All right. Can we just take a short little break? Because I don't want to rush the next couple of callers. Live chat. I'm dropping the link one more time for you guys. I just need to take a quick just a little bit of a break. I drank way too much tea, coffee, and water. What am I thinking with the way my bladder's set up? What was I thinking? Let me just take a quick little musical break. Hold on, y'all.
You both what's on my best life, yeah. You both what's on my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both what's on my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh. You both what's on my best life, yeah. You both what's on my best life, yeah. You both what's on my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both what's on my best life, yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Yes, I did wash my hands. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. This is a special Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap. It's called The Aftermath. Everything that's come out since the finale. Lots of receipts about Monica. A lot of you guys are weighing in. This really is about you guys sharing your thoughts and opinions on the season so far and whether or not Monica, Reality Von Teese, Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett should return. All right? And thank you so much for gifting memberships. I love that. Who gifted the memberships? Hold on. Let me say thank you. Brandy Waterbrat, thank you so much for gifting memberships to the channel. We appreciate your support. All right, let me get to the rest of these callers. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Why did I drop the link? It's 10 o'clock here in New York City. All right? And I still got work to do because we, of course, will be uploading audio versions of this live and also our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills live. So be sure to check out the video version of that if you haven't already. All right, let's bring up Miss Brown Sugar. Sorry.
You better go and sing.
What's going on?
Happy New Year.
You too.
And I'm sorry, I feel like I have an echo. I don't know what's on it. I will try to be, I'm glad you were able to take your break. I was feeling a lot of pressure to try to condense. So I'm going to condense. I enjoyed the season. I enjoyed the finale, in large part because of how creative the producing and editing was. I do agree that particularly for these Salt Lake City women, they all are very thirsty and they all have shown some bits of inauthenticity and just weird. There's something in the air up there going on there. But I find it hard to see how they move forward with Monica based more on her behavior since the episode. I think during the episode when it was over, I was just like, oh, I don't like what she did, but I could see I hadn't seen anything that she had done to them, mostly about Jen, as she said. Yeah. But now just she feels so unhinged and she feels very desperate. And a desperate person becomes a dangerous person. And that to me, that would be unnerving. If I were one of the other housewives, I would be just very concerned that she doesn't seem to have a good grip on. She doesn't seem like she has anything to lose, and people who don't have anything to lose are concerning. So that's where I weigh. I'm going to wait to see what happens with the reunion, but that will be my concern more than exactly what she did, but how she's reacting right now. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you so much, Miss Brown Sugar. I mean, she's right. She's right. A desperate person with nothing to lose. I mean, it's great for reality television. Oh my gosh. All right. Paid by Monica is backstage, so we're going to bring her up. Paid by Monica.
Okay, so I'm late. So I don't even know what she's done. So I have to rewind this when I hang up and go back to learn because I just like the mess. I had to watch the episode twice. And go get y'all tickets, y'all. I got my ticket. I'm coming. I'll be there. DC, yay. Hey, y'all. Hey. So, but I like Monica. When I say I watched that episode twice and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. But the part that made me laugh the most is how Lisa and Heather, oh my God, like the reaction was so
Yes.
just too stupid. Like,
Yeah.
and then Monica sitting there like, oh, I love it. I'm here for the dumb stuff. I can't wait for the reunion. All the facial expression that Monica's giving right there, while Heather is red from the chest up, is hysterical. So now I need to hang up and go back and rewind this because I don't even know the kicks and giggles. Because it's January, I'm fasting. I'm not on social media, so I got to find out the kicks and giggles. This is the most of social media I can get. Is YouTube, you right here. So thank you.
And we appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling in. Paid by Monica.
Yes, bye.
Bye. All right, we're gonna get to some of these last couple of calls. We got NYCNP. Hold on, NYCNP. What's going on?
Missed you so much. Love, like,
That wasn't for you. Hold on. There we go.
that's okay. Wah, wah, wah. Woo, woo. But we did miss you. Anyway, actually, I watched that and I was like so here for all of that. The Monica thing and her just telling it like it was and like, and what. I really enjoyed that because they're all doing that to each other anyway.
Yeah.
And so I know that I wasn't here for the Beverly Hills thing, but how about her calling up the Aquarius? I mean, that was a little rude. No, I agree with everybody and everything, but also I'm here for Monica next season. Please do. She's the only one that was actually real and admitted to it. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you,
Love you, miss
NYCNB.
you.
Take care. Bye. All right, we have Kiki backstage. We're gonna bring Kiki up next. Kiki, what's going on?
Hi, Kempire.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thank
By
you.
the way, Kempire, I love you. This is my second time talking to you. I really love you. And do you know why?
Why?
Like, you just make me happy. Like, I
Aw.
love your energy. Like, you really just make me happy. And then I learn new words listening to you.
Oh.
Yes.
You want to share one of those new words?
Yes. What word? Sorry?
No. Do you want to share one of the new words that we told you?
Plethora of knowledge. I learned that from you.
Oh.
And there's so many other words. So I like that. I feel like, I'm not just listening, but I'm learning.
Okay.
However, like, you guys, something isn't normal about Monica. I'm sorry. Like, for her to go that far, it's crazy. It's just wild to me. I kid you not. Like, something isn't okay there. So that really worries me. And I'll feel like if I were one of the cast members, I'll feel like I'm shooting with like a serial killer because she can be like a sniper from the side. I'm sorry, but like I'll be unfair, So that's it. But I love you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Take care, Kiki. All right, we got Lee backstage. We're gonna bring Lee up next. What's going on, Lee?
Hey again. How are you?
Oh, well, how are you?
I'm okay. So, okay, I'm with you. I am twerking on a fence so hard because, listen, I get it. It's really wrong. And if Monica was my friend, she would really have to meet me in the street for real. But we're not on the street. She's in my TV. And I like that. First of all, they all knew. They all knew. Like, come on. The reactions were so fake and phony, just like their hair extensions on the beach. Just fake and phony. Oh my God, no, ma'am, spare me. You knew. And you waited all season to drop this little hint of nugget. And I liked it. I liked it because this is a TV production. Monica is messy. She brought the mess all season. What do you want from this girl? Like, she came out of nowhere saying she slept with her brother-in-law. We didn't ask you for that. She's just so messy. You cannot, I understand why people don't like her. People get really connected to these characters, but they are. That's it. That's all.
Thank you so much for calling in, Lee. Take care.
All right. See
Bye.
ya.
All right, Allison, we're gonna bring you up next. What's going on, Allison?
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes. I'm sorry. It's my first time calling in. I just wanted to say thanks for the help I got in the chat on getting the call-in link. But yeah, I'm not in favor of her returning, and her being on, and if she were to return, would really make me question what the brand is trying to do, because it's really promoting all of the wrong and nasty things that we don't like in society. Like the way that the shows, it's already bad if the shows can get very negative, but having someone on who can be so dangerous is not something to be taken lightly. Like I mentioned in the comments, I've dealt with a similar situation. I never figured out at the end of the day, unfortunately, who the person was. And the level of discomfort and stress that that individual who chooses to be like that can bring to your life, it's not fair. And I don't think anybody should be rewarded with a paycheck that they get or a platform and exposure to be that type of person. Like I would have to question really, like it's Bravo is already questionable enough as it is, but when you're bringing on people who are okay with being that level of malicious and I'll say wild, like a wild animal, like you can't trust them. Like you have to be prepared that that thing could bite at any point in time. That person can also turn on Bravo too and say some gross things. Yeah, that's just not what I'm here for. I don't tune in to watch that. And I can't imagine the ladies, even if they want a paycheck, ever really fully having their guard down around that individual ever again.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
So is it reality at that point? If you're, you know, if you always have your guard up, and I think finally, so I'm not sure if I heard a beep or not, but if I know people are saying that, oh, Monica was so real and she told us about the cheating and I think that was just more manipulation. And she was like, what's the worst thing that someone could say to and like try to dog me out on the show? I'll bring up the affair first. I think she just tried to get ahead of it. And all of it was just a complete manipulation on her behalf. Excuse me.
All right, Allison. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Okay. Ciao.
All right. We're going to wrap this up. We had a great conversation about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4 finale, but they do have a 3-part reunion coming. So if you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe. If you're listening to this, be sure to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating, Kempire on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And as a lot of people have been calling in and saying, they will be at my live shows that are coming up. New York City, you're up first, January 25th at Green Room 42. Tickets are selling fast. More information is available in the description of the video or the episode if you're listening. And don't forget, February 16th, DC, we are coming there for a live show, Kempire After Dark. So stay tuned for that. Tickets are still available in the description of this video and episode. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat. Thank you to everyone that liked the video. If you haven't already, let's get to 800 likes if you haven't. If you're watching the replay of this, be sure to like the video as well and share your thoughts on the season finale. And the big question, please understand, Bravo is watching, production is watching. They love hearing your thoughts and opinions about whether or not Monica, Reality Von Teese, Garcia, Fowler, Jussie Smollett should come back next season. And share your thoughts why. I don't want you to say, no, she should come back. Tell me why she should or should not come back next season. A lot of you called in with some valid points. I look forward to reading the comment section. All right, guys, don't forget, we will be posting the audio version of this live show on our Kempire podcast as well. So if you want to take us on the go and you want to listen while you're doing cleaning or you're running errands tomorrow, it will be available there. Thank you to our King's Guards for holding us down in the live chat. Thank you again for the super chats and for gifting memberships to our channel. We appreciate that as well. And for those of you that send in Cash Apps, Venmos, things like that we see after the live, we appreciate that support. That helps to keep the lights on. You know, I've been off for 2 weeks. So thank you so much for all of the super chats and everything, any way that you can support. We appreciate you. And again, thank you to our King's Guards for holding us down, because I know people had strong opinions in both our TikTok and on our YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your Friday. I have to go catch up on a lot of hot topics and news and reality shows that I'm a little behind on. But stay tuned for more content here on YouTube and on other platforms. I will see you guys later. Let's get out of here.
You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing on her. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life.